appropriate punishment or inhumane. There's no arguing sexual abuse is wrong, but is chemical castration the key to ending it? 16,000 registered sex offenders live in the state of Alabama, according to the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, or ALEA.
If you have been convicted in a court of law for sexually abusing someone under the age of 13, then you should be subject to anything possible to prevent you from doing that again to a child. I mean, it's a horrific act.
Mobile County District Attorney Ashley Rich is behind a new law taking effect Sunday. It legalizes chemical castration for people convicted of sex crimes against a child under the age of 13 if they're granted parole. So here's how it will work. If those convicted of a sexual crime against someone under the age of 13 are given parole, they'll begin the chemical castration treatment a month before they're released from prison. Now, once they are released, then they'll be made to continue that treatment by visiting the health department.
There's shots that last 3 months, and if they take the shots every 3 months, then it should be effective and it should work. But if they don't do it, of course, which most of them probably won't, then they are revoked on their parole and will go back to the penitentiary.
The chemical used is called medroxyprogesterone acetate, which reduces testosterone, ultimately bringing down a man's sex drive.
It's really medical experimentation is what it is, and it has no basis in the medical community.
Randall Marshall, executive director of the Alabama American Civil Liberties Union, says it's cruel.
Those who were convicted are serving a punishment, and if the legislature doesn't think that the length of the punishment fits the crime, then it could always revisit that. But using medical experimentation to no end for purpose of retribution, it just does not have a place in our legal system.
Currently, 8 states allow the procedure. Florida is one. I reached out to the Department of Corrections to see how often it's used in the Sunshine State. I was told since the law began in 1997, only 2 people have been given chemical castration prior to release.
The only cases I've seen where it was ordered got reversed on appeal.
As in other states, Marshall says the ACLU will likely fight chemical castration in Alabama. If convicted sex offenders do get parole, they will have to pay for their own chemical castration.